Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus is Devine from Tarot to say thank you to everyone who said like, share, and subscribe, and donated, and all that. I appreciate it. You all are awesome. Channel's growing. It's because of you. So give yourself a hand. All right. So real quick, I'm going to go over your astrology stuff for like a minute, and then we're going to choose a deck, and we're going to do the October, Gemini October. What's happening for you all in October? The beginning of the week, your concerns were probably about money. Right now, I don't know if your check engine light's on or what, but communication and transportation are your concerns. As far as people that you might be concerned about, even though I know you probably were expecting to hear about love, because usually that's the kind of readings I do. Third house is aunts, uncles, and cousins. So there might be somebody you're worried about, something. Either they're sick or you had a falling out with them. I don't know. Mercury is retrograde right now, so that's the planet of communication. So when it's retrograde, 75% of the population ends up in an argument with somebody. It's just what happens. It could be, you could look at your chart to see who it's going to be. For a lot of Gemini risings, it's probably an uncle, an aunt, or a cousin. But it could be your mode of transportation. Your check engine light might be on. You could have, I don't know, your cell phone fell in the toilet and you said, I can't believe that happened, because that only happens to other people. Whatever. Now, you have a lot of emphasis in your fifth house. Fifth house is the house of pleasure, casual sex, anything you do for fun, hobbies, pastimes. If your pets are a source of enjoyment for you, then pets would be fifth house. It used to be pets or animals used to be sixth house way back in the day, but that's when people used, horses and cattle and stuff for farming and all that. So now people mostly have animals just for fun, for, their little buddy, Speaking of little buddies, I let the knuckleheads in because they were barking, so I let them out on the porch. Then they flipped out on the porch, and I was like, man, I can't record with the sound of in the background. So I let them back in, but I know they're going to show their asses. And I know that I'm not the only tarot reader that has pets that act up when they're trying to do a reading. I know that, like, Allie has, Felix and Kaya are always jumping on that they're trying to jump on the table or something. Rebecca has Potato. So, I mean, I know that I'm not the only one, but... Alright, so... I watch a lot of tarot readers. I freaking love watching other tarot readers. There's a lot of really good ones out there. And I'm going to do something that a lot of readers will tell me that's stupid. And I'm going to do it anyway. I don't care. I'm actually going to mention who I like. If that were to cost me viewers, oh well. That just means you found somebody you like viewing better. Doesn't mean you can't watch me as well. But my favorite, I think, is probably Tyler from Tyler's Tarot. He's hilarious. He's freaking hilarious. I like Allie from Allie's Tarot. I like Sal from Eat, Love, Read, but since August, 12th or 14th, somewhere in there, he started doing it so that you only see is his hands. And I like seeing the person's face. I like to see the person talking to me. I mean, that's nothing against him. That's no shade, but, so I don't enjoy them as much. I kind of stopped watching his because of that. But I like, I don't know what his name is, but from Wolfman Experience, oh my God, Jesus. Any heterosexual woman or gay man that watched him do his, when he was riding through the woods, the parks on his motorcycle, and he did like several readings shirtless, and he was doing the readings on the back, like on the seat of his motorcycle. Oh my God. He could have read me the phone book at that point, and I was just like, wow. Definitely the best looking guy in tarot, or at least best looking heterosexual man in tarot that I've run across. Who else? I watch Monica from, what is it, The Love Messages, whatever. I've seen Bratty'S Tarot, Minapon, Rich Lop. I mean, there's a lot of really good readers out there. Oh, Karen. I feel bad that she has the name Karen, and now the name Karen is associated with somebody who's difficult. But Karen from Enchanted Cottage 333, I like her. There's a lot, and she's a Gemini, I think. I'm pretty sure she's a Gemini. So, not that she's gonna see this, but but if she did, Karen, I'll do your October for you. But there's a lot of really good readers out there. I'm not gonna say the names of some of the ones that, because there's ones out there that just, I watched one and I like her, but I feel bad for her because apparently she is experiencing a substance abuse problem. She did a live and she just became more and more messed up as it went on. And she was drinking coffees, so I'm going to guess that maybe it was a pill thing. I thought she was drinking alcohol, but maybe it was a pill. I don't know. She just felt so bad for her because I was like, wow. At some point, I'm gonna go live, and I would hope to God. I mean, my biggest fear right now is that someone or something's gonna jump out of the closet behind me when I'm going live, and it's gonna freak me out, or I'm gonna get kidnapped or adult napped or whatever, or the cats are gonna run across the table and the cards are gonna fly and knock the camera down, something like that. But I would hope to God that I wouldn't read while under the influence, heavily under the influence of anything, because this person was knocking the camera over. Just they couldn't get their shit together, and I felt bad for them because when people have a substance abuse problem, it's not like they're just a big old fucking mess. They're definitely, they have some kind of pain or trauma, emotional situation that is causing them to want to numb. They're numbing from something. So I know you didn't come in here to hear a rant, but here it is. So I felt bad when I watched that. There were 2 readers, one male, one female, that I swear to God, last summer when I started watching them, when I first saw them, I was like, Jesus, can you not read while coked up? Because in my head, they were super skinny and super hyper, and they just couldn't calm down, and they looked coked up. So I haven't watched either one. I recently caught the guys read when I did a search for Cancer Tarot, because I'm a Cancer sun, and he was doing a reading, and it might have been a Taurus one, because I'm Taurus rising and Taurus Venus. So I watched those 2 more than anything, and when I saw him, he was slowed down, and he gained a little bit of weight. He filled out. So I don't know if I was right, and he did, and now he doesn't. But now I actually could see myself watching his reads, but I can't. When somebody has a heavy accent, I can't. It's just distracting. I mean, I'm totally cool with somebody having a heavy accent talking to me personally, but when I'm watching a reading, I don't know why, but it's really distracting. So there's a couple of readers that just have super heavy accents, and I can't. Nothing against accents. I love an accent, but it's distracting when they're doing a reading. So, Gemini, let's do your reading. I did tell. Oh yeah. No, also, do not take on any debt. From now until I'm gonna say March, and March or April. So basically, spring. Don't take on any debt that you can avoid taking on. Just unless it's a must-have, don't do it because the planet of love and money goes retrograde in your 8th house of debt, death, taxes, and partners' money, and shared resources and all that. Don't do it. Don't take it on. If you can, do everything in your power to pay off any type of debt. I know you're probably saying, well, it's easier said than done. I make blah, 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 I've got 20 kids and, blah, 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 and all this stuff, whatever. Just do whatever you can to pay off anything, unless it's a necessity. And I know, there's things you see and you're like, oh, I want that. I get it, totally get it. I've bought stuff recently that I technically did not need, like this freaking deck right here. This deck, the fairy deck. Well, at least it says King of Summer. But I have a hard time reading this one because I gotta translate everything. Look at this. So I didn't need it, but I wanted it. So now I'm kind of regretting it. And you will regret if you buy stuff you don't need between now and spring, because I'm telling you, that retrograde is going to hit you hard in the wallet come, December and January when it goes retrograde if you are not careful. It will be a good time for you to look over during December and January and February. Look over your money, your finances. If you have investments, look over your relationship, and see how you can improve those 2 areas, your money and your love life. See how you can improve them. All right, so let's do steampunk. Let's do steampunk. On the bottom is the Fool. That's good. So I shuffled all these and then I didn't look. I just set them down. So the Fool card, taking a leap of faith, taking risks. You may be doing that in October. So let's see. For your, let's say money in October. Okay, so see, here we go. 4 cups and then 3 of cups. Okay, that's 2 completely different. Well, okay, so it could be going from Are we going to do past, present, and future? No, we're just going to go from to. So you're going from being discontent with your finances and then to being happy. So October, your finances are actually going to improve. Okay, so that's your money. Love life. Love life. Four Swords, taking a rest to a new beginning. Oh my God, I already love your reading. Okay, let's just keep with the good stuff. Because I know every time I'm happy and I'm like, oh, this reading's going great, then a stinker comes out of nowhere. All right, so money is going to improve. Love life is going to improve. You're going to go from taking a rest to a new beginning. And that's very possible because a lot of people, once Mercury went retrograde, a lot of people got into spats with their partners. It's retrograde in your 5th house. So if you have a friends with benefits situation, for example, then you might be arguing with that person, how to fall out with that person. Or if it's just a casual lover, not really like a serious committed thing. All right, so your work. Let's look at your work. Page of Swords. All right, spying. Ugh. So big transformation in your work. There's going to be a big transformation. You may quit a job. You might decide to quit something and do something different. Or change your line of work, maybe. So what else? So let's see. What else? Health? Let's do health. I know I should stay away from that, but we'll just be careful with it. Okay, health. A lot of options. Tower. Oh, fuck a duck. All right, so you may be going under a lot of stress. And it could be because of the job situation, but either you quit or get fired or change career fields or something, and it could cause you some stress. And I mean, you might have to see the doctor or something. I don't know. Stress. I see stress being an issue. So what else? Let's see. I'm gonna think of the zodiac, the 12 houses. So we've covered the 2nd house. We've covered the 7th house. We've covered the 10th house, the 6th house. What about your physical body? Are you gonna change anything about your physical body in any way? Kind of, or the way you present yourself when you meet people? What are you gonna do? King of Pentacles. Holy shit, yeah. So you're gonna improve your appearance in some way, and you're gonna be looking great and feeling great. So that's good. That means that this is probably a change. You probably needed that change then for the job. You probably have been discontent for a little bit now, or like you may have been unemployed. I don't know, and now it's some kind of big transformation in the jobs or career situation that does, I think, affect your health. But in the end, your physical appearance, I mean, you're gonna look great. I can see, like, it's Knight and 10. 10 of Pentacles. That just looks good, man. Look at the way this card, and excuse the way my hands look. They're beat up because I took in a stray kitten and he scratched the shit right out of me. There's the 10 of Pentacles. This is how you end up, your physical appearance. So I really like that. What else? We're at 13. So on the bottom of the deck is the Fool card. So that's you taking risks. You know why? I know why we're at 13, because I ran my mouth about all these tarot readers. I didn't say anything bad. I just was talking about them instead of doing your reading. All right, so what else? Let's do I think I already shuffled. I did. I already shuffled, so let's look and see. Okay, travel. Didn't I? Let me see. No, I did not shuffle because these are the same cards. All right, hold on. So 3 Oracle cards. Oh, I got to do the Donna's Destiny cards. And we got to see who we're reading for next. You still got Triumphant. You saw me shuffle, right? So you're going to be triumphant. In October, I think it's going to be a really good month for you. Even if you're having a disagreement or falling out with somebody, still. Even if your cell phone breaks or you got to get a car repair or whatever, it's still overall going to be a great month for you. You're taking risks, taking chances. I really like it. Triumphant. That's great. And then financial health. Okay, so yeah. Once again, like I said, just pay attention. Try your best, if you can, to pay off any debt that you may have and not take on any more. wait till spring. Think of it this way. Spring is for new beginnings, right? So that's when you can buy a new car or new this or new that, or, you know, whatever it is, whatever kind of debt it is. Anything that you technically don't need, wait till spring. All right, so you look forward. I'm telling you, October is going to be a great month for you, and I really like it. I like this, the way this turned out. And just out of curiosity, we didn't choose them, but what did the other decks have on the bottom? You got the Queen of Wands on that one. That's passion. Jesus. The Nine of Grails in the Tarot of the Vampires is the Nine of Cups. There's that. So that might still apply to you. I don't know. Because I shuffled them, and I guess we could say this is kind of part of your reading. The Hierophant, that's like taking on a commitment of some, or making a commitment to someone or something. And then this is my favorite kind of deck because it's the easiest to read out of all of them. And then working together. So if there is somebody you came here to hear about, it looks like you are going to be working together with them. There's going to be passion, and then there's going to be a lot of love and commitment. All right, so there's that. I was totally unexpected. All right, and just out of curiosity, this weird-ass deck that I got here, the Empress, that's, jeez, I want to be a Gemini right now. The Empress card, it says, time to take action, the power of creativity, success that allows for a life of luxury. The Empress card is never a bad card to get. And this is it in the fairy deck, so weird, I know. I mean, it's a pretty deck, right? It's pretty. It just, you know, everything is seasons, you know? You get 3 of autumn. That, I think, is Pentacles, so that's working too. You already got the 3 of Pentacles, didn't you? Yeah, you already got that one. But anyway. All right, so Gemini, we are reading for... Man, I'm long-winded today. Gemini again. Okay, now you saw... What's the deal? Every time I roll, it's the previous sign. I keep doing 2 for each sign. I'm not doing it on purpose. So I guess you all want something besides a monthly read. So I'll do something else for Gemini too. And I won't run on and on about other tarot readers. Hey, it could be worse. I could be saying bad things about them. And I'm not going to do that. I did. Oh, my God. So, oh, and I caught Allie live yesterday. Oh, my God. I love the way she reads. She's very just laid back, very matter of fact, does things very simple. Just, I love it, man. It's just, I think that's why her viewership is, look, success in career. So this is going to be a good thing. So the stress might be from you having a lot of choices. Or there might be a lot of little things that cause you the stress. Just maybe you're having to learn something new. I don't know. So, let's see. They miss you. Okay. Vehicle problems. Well, there we go. Success and money. Swipe left pass. If you're doing internet dating, then yeah. If there's somebody that you had your eye on, I would just... That one's a dud. Is not a word. This is for me. This is for me. This is a bad habit I have, and I can't stop doing. I even wrote, look at this. I even wrote this to try and hold it and look at it when I do reads. Oh my God. Yeah, that's for me. Okay, so one more for you guys. And then we're doing another Gemini read. Lots of work coming. So maybe that's what's going on is just lots of fine money. You have all good cards. All right, so Gemini, I don't know what in the world I could possibly tell you in the next reading, but we'll find out. All right. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next read.